the Lost Thunderbolt. Once upon a time in the magical land of Olympus, where the sky sparkled and the air was filled with the energy of the gods, Zeus was the king of all gods. He had a powerful thunderbolt made by the Cyclopes, which was not only his weapon but also a symbol of his strength. This thunderbolt helped keep peace in both Olympus and the world of humans. But beneath this beautiful place, trouble was brewing. Kronos, a titan who had once ruled everything, was locked away in Tartarus because he wanted too much power and had betrayed the other gods. But deep inside, he was plotting revenge. With clever tricks, he planned to steal Zeus's thunderbolt so he could use its power to take back his throne. One dark night, while everyone was asleep, Kronos unleashed his plan. He called forth dark shadows from Tartarus that wrapped around Olympus like a giant snake. In an instant, he snatched Zeus's thunderbolt away. As soon as it left Zeus's hand, chaos broke loose, storms raged, the earth shook, and everything fell into disorder. Zeus stood on the edge of Olympus, watching the chaos unfold. His heart raced with anger and worry. Without his thunderbolt, he felt weak. The skies turned dark as he felt the heavy weight of responsibility on his shoulders. He knew he had to act quickly. If he didn't, both the gods and humans would suffer. Determined to fix things, Zeus called on his friends, Athena, the wise goddess, Hermes, the fast messenger, and Ares, the god of war. Together, they formed a team to come up with a plan to get back the thunderbolt. Athena suggested they go on a quest to find it, a journey that would take them through dangerous lands and test their bravery. They agreed and set off from Olympus into the world of humans. Their first challenge was a huge labyrinth filled with fierce minotaurs. These creatures were strong and scary, but with Athena's wisdom and Hermes' speed, they worked together to find their way through the twisting paths and escape. Next, they faced the sirens, beautiful beings whose singing could lure anyone to their doom. Ares almost fell for their enchanting voices until Zeus shone a bright light that broke their spell. They moved on, learning more about teamwork and courage with each challenge. Finally, they arrived at Kronos' dark fortress. It loomed ominously against the sky, surrounded by swirling storms that echoed with cries of lost souls. Inside, they found Kronos sitting on a shadowy throne, holding Zeus's thunderbolt high like a trophy. "Foolish gods!" Kronos shouted. "You think you can take back what is mine? Power belongs to those who take it." Zeus stepped forward, filled with anger. "Power is not just taken, it must be earned with responsibility and wisdom. You have forgotten this." A fierce battle began. Lightning flashed against shadows as Zeus fought hard to get back his thunderbolt. Athena used her spear skillfully, while Hermes darted around Kronos with incredible speed, distracting him. Ares charged in with all his might, embodying the spirit of war. In the heat of battle, Zeus realized that strength alone wouldn't defeat Kronos. He needed to remind him of what had happened before, how his ambition had led to his downfall. With a powerful strike and strong words, Zeus called upon a storm that echoed through time. "Kronos, remember who you were. Your ambition blinded you before. Will you let it consume you again?" For a moment, doubt flickered in Kronos' eyes as memories of his past flooded back. In that brief moment of weakness, Zeus seized his thunderbolt with one final surge of power. The storm raged around them as light broke through darkness. With the thunderbolt back in his hands, Zeus raised it high above his head. The chaos calmed as order returned, storms settled, and earthquakes stopped. Kronos fell to his knees, realizing that true power isn't about dominating others, but about maintaining balance and being responsible. The gods returned to Olympus victorious, but forever changed by their adventure. Zeus learned that true strength is not just in having power, but in knowing when to show mercy and when to stand firm. As peace returned to Olympus once more, Zeus promised to protect against unchecked ambition, not just within himself, but also among all who sought power.